Hello there, welcome once again to Living on Purpose. This is Fola Daniel at Delisi, and today I'm going to be talking about productivity by focus. Today, we have so many things to distract us, and it's becoming increasingly difficult to focus. Unfortunately, the things that we call smartphones or smart devices are making people to become dumber on a daily basis. So you need to be intentional regarding how you use your smart devices, whether it's your laptop or it's your tablets or your mobile phones. Whatever it is that you have at home, make sure that you are using the smartness of those gadgets to become smarter, to become more effective. Don't allow the smartness of those devices to make you a dumber person. How do you begin to focus? Number one, you need to do what you call time blocking. If you don't do time blocking, you will not be able to focus. And time blocking is simply a period that you have allotted that this is what I want to do during this time. I am not going to allow social media. I'm not going to allow any form of entertainment. Maybe you're going to put your phone on do not disturb, or you're going to put your phone on airplane mode. For example, your system as well can be put on do not disturb, so that in that time you can focus. It doesn't matter what you want to do or achieve in that period. It could be that you want to read, it could be that you want to study for an exam, or you just want to get some jobs done. So you can use time blocking as a tool to become more focused. Take for example from 10 to 12 when you get to work, or from 9 to 1 p.m. when you get to work, you can say I don't want to be distracted by anything. So your phone is turned off or your data is turned off, because if you turn off your data, it means that it's only important calls that will come in, or only important text messages, and not all the notifications coming in from the different websites of apps that you have installed on your phone. Then even on your system, you can turn off the notifications from different websites that can keep popping up while you are working. So that allows you to focus. Another thing is you can use what we call the Pomodoro technique. You can Google it. The Pomodoro technique is like setting a timer for a schedule or for a task that you need to complete. The Pomodoro technique is a timer that looks like it takes the shape of a tomato. So you turn it to 5 minutes, and for the next 5 minutes you focus only on that task that you want to do. You can also turn it to 10 minutes, and for the next 10 minutes the task that you have at hand is the only thing you're focusing on. You can also turn it to 25 minutes, which means that you are not going to do any other thing within that allotted time. The idea of using the Pomodoro technique is to set a timer and only do an assigned or a given task within that time. You need to learn to increase your level of focus, and one of the ways to increase your level of focus is to turn off all distractions at that time when you need to focus on something. Sometimes it's just not so difficult to focus, but we have become too addicted to the things that are distracting us. That's why it looks like it's so difficult to focus. But if you go to a particular place and you realize that maybe your battery has run flat, or there is no internet, the same person who seems addicted and is not able to do much without internet will then focus on something else. It's only a matter of time. If you move from one city where there is internet to another city where for the next 4, 5, 6 hours you don't have internet, you would realize that you adjust and begin to do something else. So learn to focus in order to get the most important task done. Using the power of focus will never be outdated. If you don't focus, you will not be able to multiply your productivity. You need to learn to block out time on a daily basis to do the things that you consider the most important things for yourself. And how do you do that? It's focus. If you wake up in the morning and you say, for the next 1 hour I want to read, you can turn off your phone, turn off every smart gadget, so that you'll be able to focus on reading for the first 1 hour of the day. Because if you don't, in these days of WhatsApp, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, and all the other platforms, there will be too many notifications jumping at you and crying for attention on a daily basis. So some of you need to turn off your phone. Another thing that does not allow some people to focus is the opposite sex. And I keep telling people that, focus isn't just about social media, because there was a time when we didn't have social media and people still got distracted. So yours may not be social media, it could be the opposite sex, it could be so many other things. Whatever distracts you, you need to create a time block or block out a particular time on your calendar, shut yourself out of the environment, or go somewhere and do something for yourself. If you know that if it's difficult for you to focus at work, you may need to find maybe the conference room, maybe the boardroom, or go somewhere and work. If it's better for you to work at home where you are alone and you're not in the midst of your colleagues constantly talking about things that will distract you, work from home if your office permits it. And if it's the home that would distract some of you, because it's easier for some people to work from the office than it is to work at home, so go to the office, do whatever works for you, but always tell yourself, in the next 3-4 hours, this is what I want to achieve in the next 3-4 hours. In the next 5 hours or in the next 7 hours, this is what I want to achieve. So having defined your intention to achieve certain things, you then need to focus on that thing and make sure that nothing else gets in your way. Plan out how you're going to achieve that thing so that you don't have to go and look for something else that will distract you. The only way to increase your productivity, having done all other things, is to make sure that you increase your focus. If you don't decide what to do, you can look at every other thing and they will look good, and before you know it, you're already doing those things. So make sure that you have your focus defined and turn off every distraction. Your distractions today will look very good, but those distractions will not allow you to achieve the results that you want to have tomorrow. So you need to decide, what do you want? Is it the distractions of today that you will not enjoy for a long time, or the results of tomorrow that you can achieve and enjoy for a long time? So learn to begin to focus by turning off or getting away from every distraction, and that way you're going to increase your productivity. Thank you for listening. Please head on out to youtube.com/Fola Daniel Speaks.